Have you ever taken a picture? Maybe it was with your phone or your parents' phone or a friend's phone, or maybe you've had access to a full body camera. Or maybe you've taken a picture with one of those small Polaroid cameras where the film comes out immediately. Who knows? Anywho, but let's just say you're going to take a picture of someone or something. For example, me. And in this shot, I'm your subject, but everything else is still super important. From the glass background to these instruments right here to this chair, if you could see it, everything in this shot is still important despite the fact that I am your subject. That's just like in music, and it's called, well, come join us and find out. Hi, Mr. Seligman here, and welcome to the Music Room. So today's lesson is going to be a little different because it's not so much focused on the activity we do together, but an activity you do afterwards. So, as mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you were to take a picture of yours truly, I would be your subject. But because we are artists, everything around us is still super important. We can't just throw it away. So in art, we have special names for them. I, your subject, would be the positive space, but everything around me would be your negative space. The subject is the main reason you're taking the picture. You're taking the picture because of me, not the glass background and not the instruments here. The subject is the positive space. Now, I know we've grown up to think that positive is good and negative is bad, like, positive mindset and versus negative mindset. That's not what this is about, though. Positive space, all that is just the subject, and negative space is everything around it. Neither is good, neither is bad, but both are important. Now let's do another example that's a little less egocentric. I have this glass, for example. I was drinking water earlier today. Let's say that the glass is the subject. I'm going to take a picture right now. Now, since the glass is the subject, what is it? Positive or negative space? It's right, positive space. And that means that everything around it in this frame, in this shot, is negative space. From my hand to my body to the background, everything else is negative space. Now, once again, everything is still super important. The glass is the subject, but the story that this picture is telling is that Mr. Seligman is holding this glass in air in this weird little room. Focus is the glass, but everything still tells the story. Now this week, after you watch this video, I want you to try something out. I want you to show me a case of positive space and negative space, but with your body. So for positive space, you are going to pose like a tree, a rock, a river, something natural that you would see in the natural world. And then when you strike your pose, I'd like you to take a picture of it, either through your sibling, through your parent, or you can use a time shot, that's well. And then make sure you label it so I know what it is. That'll be your example of positive space. And then I want you to take a picture of you interacting with something through negative space. Something else will be the subject, but you'll be interacting with it as the bit of negative space. For example, this is a picture of me interacting with a music stand. Even though the music stand is the subject, I am a part of the negative space. As you can tell, everything around me still is part of the negative space, but this is about you. And it's up to you for what the subject is going to be. Maybe you're interacting with a chair, or a couch, or a sibling. And just be careful though. That said, no pictures of music stands. That cannot be your subject. Sorry about that. But you are creative beings. I know you guys. So I want to see some creative shots. Push yourself. Extend your limits. What can you interact with? Awesome. So once again, I want to see two shots. First one, you are posing either as a tree or a cloud or something that's in the natural world. Make sure you label it so I know what it is. And then secondly, you're going to be interacting with another object. The object will be the subject. You will be the negative space. When you've taken these lovely shots, I want you to make sure you send it to me in the email below. Or if you are one of my current Casillas comments, you can also send it to me through Microsoft Teams if you are part of my band or choir. Or you can email it or send it to your general ed teacher, and I'm sure I'll get it soon enough. Guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, everyone under the sun, I look forward to seeing all of your work. But until next time, go explore, go experiment, do something creative, and I will see you next week.